onto Epsom. I mean, a few changes. You've got new investment onto the course. We're going to see a rebranding of the hill. The sponsors must be delighted, because the minute that news broke, everyone was talking about Poundland Hill.
Yeah, they were, and most of it positive, some not so. But I think what I would say to that whole subject, I think come and see what it's like on the day. I think it's going to be, people will notice a very different experience and atmosphere and buzz on the hill this year, and the Poundland involvement will contribute to that. So I don't think we should prejudge it, too much. I think it will be superb out there on the day.
I experienced my very first derby from the hill, so I've got a soft spot for it. But what will you be doing to make it different? You're obviously going to put a bit of money into it and just try and sort of reinvigorate it?
It is. I think it's providing, the idea is really to sort of provide good quality entertainment in all areas, and sort of designate the hill a little bit more than we perhaps have in the past, and create sort of dedicated areas for families or for younger people and music, as opposed to it perhaps being a big sort of sprawly free-for-all as it perhaps has been, historically. So I think there'll be something for everyone out there.
And I think what we probably should stress about it is it's free. I mean, it's kind of like being able to go and watch the FA Cup final for free. It's remarkable, really.
It is. I mean, it's sort of known as the greatest free show on earth, coming to the derby. You can literally walk out onto the downs here free of charge on Derby Day, as you can any day of the year, because all this stems back to an Act of Parliament, originally passed in 1936, but there was a 1984 upgrade of it, which protects for people the right for what's called air and exercise on Epsom Downs every day of the year, including Derby Day. So you can walk out there for free. We're allowed to charge for cars and any vehicle, but as a pedestrian, you can go out there free of charge and enjoy a fabulous day.
I think there's 11 fixtures here this year, maybe. Do you feel this track could be used more, bearing in mind historic, huge, very modern, close to London?
Yeah, I mean, there is one significant restriction on the volume of fixtures here, which actually is that same Act of Parliament, which allows people to walk on here for free. Also says that we shouldn't race here more than 16 times in a year. And there are years we've raced, the maximum in my time, we have raced 15 fixtures here in a year. But I think the thing with Epsom, we're mindful, we don't want to race too often before the Investec Derby meeting for the ground and everything. We don't want to be chewing it up in April or May, so we run one day in early April, then the 2-day Investec Derby meeting, then a run of evening meetings through July, every Thursday night in July, and then we have sort of 4 or 5 fixtures at the back end. I think we would take 1 or 2 more fixtures here, but I think they'd want to be on what I'd call attractive slots. This is a big, prestigious race course, and I don't think it's a sort of place that should be running fixtures on a quiet Tuesday in October or whatever. If the right sort of fixture was there, by which I mean an attractive evening meeting or a Saturday, then we would certainly look at it. But those sort of fixtures are not very easy to come by in the sort of British fixture framework these days. So yeah, as I say, we'd never be more than 16, because we can't be. But strategically, if we could get up to a fixture list of, say, 12 or 13 of the right type of fixtures, then we'd certainly look at that.